Is the Maldivian government falling? Could the government of the Maldives be on the brink of collapse? And why does Maldivian President Mohamed Muizzu thinks India's influence poses a threat? Recent happenings suggest that this tropical paradise might be facing a political crisis. From diplomatic clashes with India to the suspension of key ministers, the Maldives is currently navigating some choppy political waters. Before we check the facts and whether these events are just a coincidence or well planned, let's look at what happened till now. Our story begins with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Lakshadweep, which took the social media world by storm. However, a sharp-tongued comment by a Maldivian politician sparked a backlash in India. Mariam Shina, a Maldivian government official, launched a disparaging personal attack against the PM. Following her, Zahid Ramiz, a member of the Progressive Party of Maldives Senate, posted a derogatory comment, but the post was later deleted. This led to a wave of outrage in India. The hashtag Boycott Maldives began trending on social media platforms, with over 5,000 posts. Reportedly, more than 10,500 hotel bookings and 5,520 flight tickets to the Maldives were cancelled in the aftermath of the minister's comments. Even several celebrities, including Akshay Kumar, Sachin Tendulkar, Shraddha Kapoor voiced their support for the government and promoted local tourism. Further amplifying the situation, Nishant Pitti, the CEO of EaseMyTrip, suspended all Maldives flight bookings. But what caught in the eye of the storm is the Maldivian government distanced itself from the ministers' posts and suspended all three ministers over the derogatory comments. Later, the Maldivian High Commissioner, Ibrahim Shahid, was summoned by the Ministry of External Affairs in Delhi. Amidst the ongoing diplomatic tension, the Israeli embassy expressed support for promoting tourism in Lakshadweep. The statement from the embassy highlighted their previous involvement in the desalination program in Lakshadweep. All of these events are taking place while Maldives President Mohamed Muizzu is on a state visit to China. Well, everything is occurring at a rapid pace. Isn't it? Following the event, numerous influential figures in Maldivian politics promptly voiced their disapproval. The Maldives' former Deputy Speaker, Eva Abdullah, former Vice President, Ahmad Adib, the former Tourism Minister, Abdullah Mausoom, had strong words, highlighting the presence of extremist elements in the ruling coalition. Maldivian MP Mikhail Naseem also urges Parliament to summon Foreign Minister for inaction on derogatory remarks. As the situation escalates, the parliamentary minority leader, Ali Azim, has been vocal, called for steps to remove the Maldives President Mohamed Muizzu, including a vote of no confidence. But there's more to this story. After Boycott hits Maldives, President Mohamed Muizzu's office proposes India visit by end of January. So, what we've chatted till now is only scratching the surface. Let's see how deep the iceberg goes. First, how things got started. Well, the official statement didn't mention the Maldives or other tourist islands in the post of Lakshadweep visit. What followed was a handful of local Maldivian news websites running sensational headlines in the Dhivehi language, saying that India had started a campaign against tourism in the Maldives. It didn't take long for other Maldivian social media users to latch onto this. The question arises, why did government officials engage in such posts? The reason lies in Mohamed Muizzu's victory in the previous September's presidential elections through an India Out campaign. The second point to note is that it goes beyond being just a tourist destination, where India contributes 10%. In 2019, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi signed a collaborative hydrographic survey pact with the Maldives. However, the present Maldivian Prime Minister, Mohamed Muizzu, has opted to terminate this agreement. The cabinet has decided against renewing the Memorandum of Understanding, which is set to expire in 2023. Consequently, there will be no joint hydrographic survey taking place in Maldivian waters. Next, in 2009, India gifted 2 helicopters to Maldives and a Dornier aircraft. Indian military personnel are there to maintain this military equipment. Additionally, to keep their borders safe, India also made a radar for them and got permission to use that radar for the next 30 years, and that's why the military people are there. However, new government is saying they don't need Indian army anymore. Now, if Indian army is going out, whose army is coming in Indian Ocean? We all can guess. Next, breaking neighborhood first policy. Unlike previous Maldivian presidents who traditionally visited India first, Muizzu broke the tradition by going to Turkey and then to China for his first state visit. During his visit, Muizzu praised Beijing as a valued ally and integral collaborator of the Indian Ocean island nation. He commended the cooperation between the two countries and expressed a desire to export fish products to China under a free trade agreement. It's noteworthy that fishing is the largest source of employment in the Maldives, where 99% of its territory is sea, and aquatic products contribute over 98% to both export volume and value. Moreover, Chinese firms already invested $1.37 billion into Maldives since 2014. Adding to all these, apparently Maldives President Mohammad Muizzu has appealed to China to intensify efforts to send more tourists to his country. Now, what do you think? It's a mere coincidence, or has Muizzu possibly considered the official's tweets as part of a broader geopolitical strategy? And most importantly, can the Maldives afford to strain ties with trading partner India, valued at more than $500 million? Let us know in comments. Thank you for tuning in.